Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is fine and happy and excited. Today is the last day of double-digit long division. We started with learning what was long division. Then we went on to looking at the examples with remainders. We looked at what is it without remainders. Then we did word problems. Today we are finalizing. Today we are closing double-digit long division. We are ending, it's the end of the road for double-digit long division, because from tomorrow, we are going to look at the division and multiplication of fractions. We're going to target fractions now and a few other concepts, but I want to target fractions. If something may change, you will be notified. But I wanted us to end off today because I want to make sure that everyone is clued up. I want to make sure that everyone is clued up. Everyone understands what we're doing, because we are going to have a discussion today. So our lesson today is going to be more tailored like a discussion. We're going to discuss each and every question. Each of you are going to come and give out your viewpoint to say, why did it work? How did it work? And etc. So we're going to try it out. After we try out the sum, we get the answer. After we get out the answer, we discuss why did it work? What elements are in the question that work? So that we are fully grounded in the question, that we fully understand. Remember, I always tell you guys that word problems or any division problem must be, or any mathematics problem, you must have a how and why. A how and why is very important in any mathematics problem. Like the how comes to say, how did you do it? And why did it work? Why did it work? Why is it that when we divide 7 by 7, we get 1? Why didn't we get 2 when we're dividing 7 by 7? Why is it that when we are multiplying 20 by 4, we get 40, not 40, 80. Why did it work, and how does it work? Those are the very important. Why is the operation, and how do you conduct it? So those are the questions that we're going to speak about today, because we need to actually now discuss together, how did it work, why does it work, and on top of that, see to say, do we truly understand? Because I don't want you guys just to understand the process. It is nice to understand the process. It is nice to understand that I can divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, divide, multiply, subtract. It is nice to understand the process, but it does not mean you fully understood if you are able to do a process. Remember that in maths, a process normally, most of the time, a process is a repeated thing. We're always repeating a process. So it does not mean that because you're able to repeat a process, you've actually succeeded. No, it does not mean that because now, okay, I'm able to repeat a process, I'm able to start from the first question going to the last question, that I'm able to do the sum. You are just able to repeat a process, and we don't want to learn that. We don't want, maths is not about just a process. Maths is a science itself. Maths needs you to understand, to say, how does this work? Why does it work? What makes it possible? What makes it possible that dividing, multiplying, subtracting, and bringing down works? How is it possible that we don't even sometimes look at the place values? Because let's talk the truth. When we are doing double-digit long division, we don't even look at place value when we're going it, because we're looking at the digits. We don't even consider place value. We're very quiet about place value, because if we're actually considering place value, we would say, if we're saying 47 into, if we're looking at 145,000, and we're saying 47 into the 145 because of the digits, we're saying, what is 47, what is 145,000 divided by 47? Because you must consider the place value. but we don't look at the place value, and we must ask questions to say, how does it work? Why does it work? And knowing that, then we're able to answer any question that comes along, because not only do you understand the process, you understand the mechanics that connect everything together. But let me end there. Here is my Twitter handle. Here is my email address. Thank you for those who have contacted me on Twitter. So appreciate it so much. Also, those who have contacted me via email, I appreciate it so much. I'm going to put my email address now in the chat. Right now, I'm putting my email address in the chat. Please, if you need help, don't be like, don't worry about other things to say, what if sir's going to be angry that I haven't understood since January? It's fine. Even if you didn't understand from your grade 1, please come and ask for help. I don't mind helping. Even if you didn't understand from the time when you are, because kids start learning how to count when they're about 2 years old. It's fine. We will make a way around it. Because my goal is that you guys get back into school having the skill of maths, having the skill of maths at a grade 5 level or a grade 4 level or whatever level that you are at. I want you guys to end up having that skill. Once you have the skill, it becomes very easy for you to move on into the following grades without requiring assistance. You end up becoming students who don't even, because, you know, you find out that with maths, sometimes you don't even have to prepare for a test. You can just go write it the same day. You don't need to prepare for the test. Why? Because you fully understood. You've grasped the concepts and you're fully ready. So I want to turn you guys into such students that you don't even have to prepare. If your teacher is going to come and say, tomorrow we're writing, you say, I'm ready. Just give me the place and time. I'm ready to write. But let us start. So we're looking at the word problems. Here is yesterday's homework. Please write down the answers. I'll give you guys about a few minutes to get the answers down. Just a few minutes to get the answers down quickly as possible. I'll give you 2 minutes to get the answers down, then we start. Minutes has started. Remember, we always speak about finding quicker ways to get things down. So I said you can screenshot, you can screen grab. There's a lot here that you can do. So please try those mechanisms as much as possible. Please try them. And if whatever you're using, but if you're a person of the pen and paper, please also try to write as quick as possible. Try to write as quick as possible. Try to write as quick as possible. You have 1 minute remaining. You have 1 minute remaining. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time up. Right. I see in the chat that one of you guys have not been here. It's fine. Because also this is the final day we're doing it. We're going to be discussing it, and I will just let you listen to it. Because even if you went here the first day, you'll still be able to understand it going on. Right. So can I please have a notification from at least 5 people that they are done writing? 5 people, please let me know whether you are done writing. I have 1, I am short of 4. 4 people to tell me that you guys are done writing. Now I am short of 2. I am short of 2 people to tell me that they are done writing. Then we move on to the next slide. Right, so I've got my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Right, yes, so listen in. If you've not been here, it's fine. It's awesome. It's beautiful. It's okay. If you've not been here, it's okay. Just listen in. Try and get as much information as you can as possible. Just listen in and all will be well. Just listen in and all will be well. So just try and get as much as possible. And then let all will be well. Do not worry about anything. Now, do not worry about anything. Let's listen in. So we spoke about a divisor. Then we also spoke about, no, actually, I want to ask very simple question. You can even answer it in the chat. What is a divisor? What is a divisor? When I say something is a divisor, what do we mean when we speak about a divisor? What is the definition of a divisor? What are we talking about when we speak about a divisor? Are we speaking about a friend named Divisor, a musician named Divisor, maybe he's a rapper named Divisor? What is a divisor? What is a divisor? All right, awesome. I see, is it Lisedi M writing the number you are dividing by? Beautiful. Yes, that is a divisor. The number that we're dividing with, that's a divisor. So what is a dividend and then what is a quotient? What is what we call the dividend and then what is what we call the quotient? Please, someone help us with that. What is the dividend and what is the quotient? Awesome. I see from Ethan about divisor, the number used to divide. But now I want to know, what is a quotient and what is a dividend? When I speak about a quotient, what do I mean? When I speak about a dividend, what do I mean? Let us have that quickly through the chat, because it's just quick worded answers. So the process of muting would do that when we need to speak. So let's do it through the chat quickly about what is the dividend and what is a quotient. What is the dividend? What is a quotient? Right? What is a dividend and what is a quotient? When I speak about a dividend, what am I speaking about? Going once, going twice, right. The number used to divide, okay, got that. All right, no, the number that is divided. Awesome. Dividend is the number you use to divide, right? So dividend is the number that we're dividing. Simple as that, as you guys have answered. The dividend is the number that we are dividing. The number that we are dividing is called the dividend. And that's what the dividend is. The quotient is our answer. And the remainder is what we couldn't divide. So our remainder here, which is this one here, this is the remainder. They just wrote it here to be very funny, but this is the remainder, is what we couldn't divide, because what happens is after you bring down, then you divide, then you subtract. When there's nothing else to bring down, whatever is left behind is called a remainder. And always a remainder is going to be smaller than your divisor. Always, 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 always. Always, 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 always. Your what's going on now, laptop? Good. Your remainder is always smaller than your divisor. Always, always, always. I do not know how further I can emphasize this. Whatever is left behind is always smaller than the divisor. Then, yes. And then, yeah, that's it. And then the process is simple. Daddy, mommy, sister, brother. Daddy, mommy, sister, brother. I saw in the chat that someone spoke about repeat. Yes, it is a repeatable process. So you always are going to be doing the same thing. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. Daddy, mommy, sister, brother. So I know that you guys have this. Let us start attacking questions, right? Let us start attacking the questions. So I'll give you guys time to do the question, then we discuss it on how did it work, what made it work, etc. Right. Right, here's a question. Let me just erase this. Okay. There's something that's not. Sorry about that. Thank you. Here's a question. You have 2 minutes to answer. You have 2 minutes to answer. Your 2 minutes has started now. Those who have not been here for a while, the video are on YouTube, but we are going to be inclusive of everyone. Don't worry about that. Do not worry about that. Do not worry about that. We're going to be inclusive of everyone. So nobody is going to struggle in this lesson. So you have 2 minutes now to do this question. After doing this question, then whoever has found the answer first will tell us how they got the answer. Then we talk about it. We have a nice discussion about it. Then I'll allow for 2 people per question to that we can be able to discuss each question. So 2 people per question. I think we'll have covered everyone. Yes. To say, well, why did it work? How did it work? What method did you use, etc. So those who have not been here for a while, please listen in carefully. I'm also going to add my parts to it so that everyone can leave here understanding extremely well. I've been receiving emails about slides. I've been replying. Yes, I've been replying. So please, if you want slides, please send me an email. I put my email address right up in front. So drop me an email and all will be 150% well. Ten seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you guys need more time to do the sum? Do you guys need more time to do the sum? Who is still busy?
Yes.
Who is still busy? Who is still busy? Do you guys still need more time to do the sum? Do you guys still need more time to do the sum? Who is still busy? Guys, please don't put the answer in the chat. Please, please, please. Right. Just raise your hand if you are willing to help us work it out. Just raise your hand so we can discuss it. Also, another thing, please don't put the answer in the chat. Please, 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 please. Allow us to work together. Please don't put the answer in the chat. Triple, please. And also, stay away from that that very destructive thing called a calculator. Please stay away from it. So, right. Who has our answer for Peter owns 9,040 sports cars. He wants to give them away to 10 people. How many cars will each person get? Wow. And that is a very beautiful Lamborghini Aventador. Right. Who is ready to help us with an answer? Who can just raise their hand for us and then we can speak about it. Let me try one person here. I saw that you said your mic isn't working. It's fine. Let's just see. You know, we never know. Sometimes things work out for our benefits. Sometimes things don't. Let's see. Hello? One more time. Hello? Think it didn't work out there. It's fine. Such does happen. You cannot be upset that such does happen. It is okay. Is there anyone else who is willing to help us with the answer? Is there anyone else who's willing to help us with the answer, who can just raise their hand so that I can unmute you? Is there anyone else who is having the answer, or should I go for it? Right? Answer going once. Answer going twice. All right, that means I will do it. I will do it because I don't see it happening. All right, I will do it. Right, so we are using a process of dividing, multiplying, subtracting, and bringing down. This is our process. This is the process we're using. We start here with division. Then we go to multiplication. Then we are subtracting. Then we're bringing down. This is the process that we're using, right? Now, within the process that we're using, right? We start here. This is a double digit, right? This is how it works. This is a double digit. Double digit means that I can only divide 2 digits or more moving to the right. So a double digit will tell me that I'm only either dividing 2 digits or more, meaning that when I want to start dividing, I start speaking about 90 instead of speaking about just 9. So I say 90, 10 into 90. 90 is a multiple of 10. Why? 9 times 10 is 90. So this it means that 10 goes into 90 how many times? 9 times. 9 times 10 is 90. 90 minus 90 gives me what? Nothing. I have to bring down the 4. Right. I bring down the 4. So I said 90 minus 90, then I had to bring down the following number, which is the 4. Then I say 10 into 4 goes how many times? 0. Why? This number is smaller than our divisor. And on top of that is that right behind it, there is something after you brought down, right? After you bring down a number, you are supposed to find that whatever you are left with after subtracting, after you bring down a number, you are supposed to find that you're going to get a number which is bigger than the divisor to divide with. We didn't get that. And also noting that behind after this, there is another zero, meaning that further along, I am going to bring down. So it means that this part here is to show that within our quotient, inside the quotient, we have a friend of ours called 0. This part is showing us that inside the quotient, there is a 0. So since there is a 0 in the quotient, we're going to say 10 into 4. We can't do that, but we're going to put a 0 here. 0 times 10 is 0. 4 minus 0 is 4. Bring down the 0. Then we have 10 into 40. 10 into 40 is what? 4 times. Goes into 4 times. 4 times 10 is 40. 40 minus 40 is 0. So my final answer is 904. Final answer is 904. Then we've got a quick trick. Now look at this trick. And I want someone to also help me with this. What do all of these numbers have in common? 8,140, 2,550, and 3,220. What do all of these numbers have? What do all of these numbers have that is in common? Who can tell us by raising their hand? What do all of these numbers have in common? 8,140, 2,550, 3,220. What do all of these numbers have in common? If I had a sweet, I would give it to whoever is going to answer for us, but I found someone. Let me ask them. Hello?
Hello, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
I am standard. What do the numbers have in common?
The number that they have in common are zeros, sir.
All right, so they all have a 0 at the end.
Yes, sir.
You are a superstar. Do you know that?
Yes, sir.
You are a
Yes,
superstar.
sir.
Right. Yes. They all have a 0 at the end. So here's the neat trick. Whenever you're going to divide such numbers, but it goes for most numbers that end with zeros. The minute you're dividing by 10, you are removing the last 0. So you just remove the last 0. Most numbers that are like this, all of them actually ending with a 0, and you're dividing by 10, you just remove the last 0. So this thing, 8,140 divided by 10 is just 814. 814. You just remove the last 0. Same story we did here. Same story, because this multiplied by 10 gives us this. So this divided by 10 would give us this. So it's a quick trick to try. If you are feeling lazy that day and you find to say, but this thing ends with a 0 and we're dividing by 10, I must just remove the 0 behind, I get my answer. I hope we understand that. I hope we understand that. I hope we'll understand that. Awesome. So please write this down, and then I need 5 people to tell me that whether they're done or not, so we move on to the next question. This is how we're going to do question by question until we reach the end. I would also like that you guys interact as well. The first one, I've done it already. So we're able to tell how we're analyzing everything. And I hope those who have not been around are understanding. Please just also tell tell us that, are you also getting that? And I hope you guys also understand the whole zero part here, because we have gone over and over and over and over it like multiple times, but it's good. Just quickly write this down and then we move on. This, always focus on writing down the answer, this thing, this part here. The rest you can leave it, right? So as long as you guys are done writing, it's fine. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm short of one more. I'm short of one more. I'm short of one more. Perfect. Perfect. Perfecto. Right. The prize money in a karate tournament is 1,450,800. Mr. Kumalo, this Mr. Kumalo over here has 53 family members that he wishes to share the prize money with. How much will each person get? I'm going to give you guys 4 minutes to do it. I am going to, whoa, our time is flying. I'm going to give you guys 4 minutes to do this one because it's in the millions. And whoever can get it right, are you a star? You would be a star, an honest star, a star of, above all. So Mr. Kumalo is in a karate tournament. What? Yes, he's in a karate tournament. The prize money is 1,450,822. Just to fight with people. Wow. That's how much you get to fight. Go where? Yeah. So that's the money that is offered. So he wants to share it with his family members, his 53 family members. That must include his immediate and extended family. How much will each person get? I wish if it was I was in his family to get a share, but how much will each family member get? How much will each family member get? In rands, please, in rands. How much will each family member get? Three minutes left. 3 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 minutes left. How much will each family member get? Out of all his family members, how much will each of them get? How much money will they get? How much money will they get? How much will each family member get? Each one of them, how much will they get for being his relative? How much will they get? And then you'll realize why I say I wish I was his family member, because I think I can tell the question. I get the sense of, I feel I can tell how much the answer is. I'm not sure about the answer now, but I feel I get how much each family member get. So that's why I'm just saying, guys, let us do it. And then if you're done, you'll tell. I know this one needs some time because it's in the millions. So you'll need you just to think and write and think at the same time. Mr. Kumalo. So the Kumalos, how much would each Kumalo get? How much would each Kumalo get? How much would each Kumalo get? We're looking at 1,450,822. 1,450,822. How much will each family member get? 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. I see 2 people who are done. Who can help us in answering the question? Who can help us in getting the answer? Please, guys, be quick because time is not on our side. We have 5 minutes left of our lesson. So since time is not on our side, I would love that we have a discussion. Please, 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 please. Anyone, just raise your hand so that we can end off with a beautiful discussion on this. But please note that time is not on our side. But I'll give opportunity for it in 10 seconds. If not, I will do it myself. Offer going once, going twice, no nibbles, going 3 times. All right, closed. It's fine, I'll do it. I will do it. I just need to get a notification of how many people are done with the question because I know it's quite a long question. I just need to know how many people are done. And I just get notified just how many people are done. If you're done, please just put in the chat that you're done. Please, please, please put in the chat that you're done. All right, so I've got, okay, good. So I can see that we've got quite a good number of people who are done. Let me go to the answer. So here is it as follows. As I say, it's 2-digit with two digit, right? So it tells you that you need to make sure that you get a number, you are dividing either a 2-digit or a 3-digit number. Since this is 14, we know that we're dividing into 145. Right. We're dividing into 145. Since we're dividing into 145, we must first multiply. So 53 into 145 goes on times 2 times. 2 times 53 is what? 106. 145 minus 106 is what? 39. Bring down the 0. Then we know 53 into 390 goes how many times? 7 times. 7 times 53 is what? 371. 390 minus 371 is 19. Bring down the 8. 53 and 198 goes how many times? 3 times. 3 times 53 is what? 159. 198 minus 159 is what? 39. Bring down the 2. I hope we're writing down the right answer. I hope we're writing down the right answer. 392 minus, 53 and 392 goes how many times? 392 goes how many times? 7 times. 7 times 53 is what? 371. 392 minus 371 is what? 21. Bring down the 2. 53 into 212 goes sometimes 4 times. 4 times 53 is 212. 212 minus, minus 212 is what? 0. I think it chopped off my 0. Right, so the final answer is 27,374. Wow, that is a lot of money. Can we please quickly write this down? Screenshot if we must screenshot. And then I go to our homework. So quickly write this down, screenshot if you must screenshot. Quickly, guys, write this down. I'm going to only steal 1 minute from you guys, 1 minute only. So quickly write this down, screenshot if you must screenshot. And then I'll give you guys, so quickly, I'll give you guys a minute because I can only steal a minute from you guys, a minute only. So screenshot if you must screenshot. And once the minute is up, I'm popping up the homework. And then tomorrow we start on brand new content. Brand new content. Brand new content. Out of the box content. Out of the box content. So I'm going to steal a minute from you guys. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your homework. Are there any questions, any concerns, any worries, any heartaches, any tears, any problem, any whatsoever? Speak now or forever hold your peace, because we only have a minute left. So any concerns, any worries, any problems, anything that any of you are worried about, please write down your homework. Please write down your homework. Are there any problems whatsoever? Problems going once? Problems going twice? Any problem? Okay, since there are no problems at all, and most of you are letting me in the chat that time is up. Love you guys. You are superstars. You are amazing. I hope you guys have written down your homework. Please continue to be the best that you are. Tomorrow, we are looking at fractions, but in the context of the third term. We're going to be doing fractions in the context of third term. So I love you guys. Stay amazing. Stay beautiful. Goodbye. Love you all. Bye-bye.